Hey you, yes you idiot, my microphone broke for this video, so you're gonna have to deal with the repercussions. Thank you very much. At this point in the history of the internet, it's pretty much common knowledge that websites are gonna live and die. You know, look at cool math games, look at Facebook, look at Parler. And it's not just limited to the bad things, it's good and bad. Like I said, Facebook, it was revolutionary for the time. People could communicate in a way they couldn't before. But then everybody stopped using it when the old people started taking over. And the emo punk teenagers that used the website didn't want to deal with their fellow kids whipping nay-nay memes that their parents would post daily. But for this video, as you probably read in the title, I want to whip up a name that you've probably not heard in a while. I want to look at a website that has been pretty much out of existence. It's dead, and I'm going to dig it out of the grave and finger bang it post-mortem. I'm talking about MySpace. I don't know exactly why I decided to look this up. I was just sitting at my desk, as I do every day, as I say in every one of my videos, just thinking of things to look up to pass the time, and I couldn't help but think about MySpace and think about, I was gonna try to make a clout chasing on MySpace video, but I gave up on that quickly, and I'm gonna show you why. So in MySpace, it asks not just for your username, it asks for your full name, for, you know, your gender, all the typical things, and it asks for your zip code. But of course I wasn't gonna do that, so I used a VPN and I used a fake name, my alias, John Marston. Some of you gamers might know that from somewhere. I made an account using a fake email and I decided to look at what was on there. The first thing that immediately grabbed me was how many people are on this website and how many celebrities mainly. There's hundreds, if not like thousands of celebrities on here. You got Tom Hanks, you got Tom Cruise, you got Tom and Jerry, and who else but 50 Cent. And we all know the absolute profound genius words that 50 Cent speaks. Sleep is for those who are broke, and I do not sleep. So because of those words, I immediately clicked on his profile, and I noticed he had what MySpace uses isn't likes, it's called connections. He had 2 million connections. Like, when did he get 2 million connections? And here, let me look at another. Here, I'm just gonna look up about Johnny Cash, which is the first thing that shows up, and he has 780,000 connections. Now, at first you may think that that's just a sign that this website is alive and thriving, that it's doing good, that it's not dead yet, but I have so much evidence. In the words of Keemstar, I have files on top of files to swing back at. Now, there's a lot of connections, and God knows where these comes from, because if you go to any of the featured, if you click on the featured section and you click on literally anything, there will be comments on it. And the beautiful thing is, every single one of them are just scams. All of them, every single one of them are bots and scams. And I literally looked through this website for about an hour, just clicking on article on top of article, because it's mainly news, and every article is just overwhelming amounts of, specifically one scam, my last paycheck was $9,500 working 12 hours a week online, and then they post a link for people to click on, and there's little to no moderation on the website, because all of these stay up, they don't get deleted. Like, of course these bots are posting these ads and posting these scams, but nobody is deleting these, and these are on the MySpace sanctioned pages. Like, MySpace puts out these news articles and nobody is deleting these scams. And I kid you not, it is literally every single comment that you will find, because most posts have about 15 comments, every one of them being scams. And I just think that's awesome because there's no person that is using this website. But that confused me because of how many celebrities are on here and how many followers, how many connections each celebrity has. And it double surprises me, because the first thing you'll see when you click the sign up button on MySpace is a sign up with Facebook and sign up with Twitter selection that you can use. Does Facebook and Twitter, like, whoever owns them, do they own MySpace as well? And if so, when did they buy it? And if so, why do they still associate it? Because I'm pretty convinced that all of these followers for these celebrities came like 10 or 15 years ago when MySpace was more popular. And now it's just ridden with bots that post these things. So why would Facebook and Twitter associate with this anymore? I just find that so interesting. I tried posting some stuff with my John Marston alias, to no avail. Nobody is on there. I posted it to a couple different pages. I posted multiple different comments, and literally nothing I sent had any reply, not even from the bots. So I'm appalled that this website is still being run and that people still post news articles on it daily, multiple articles daily, when it is so little used by the people. But you know, at least like Chinese data farmers are profiting off of it, so that's good. I guess similar to the gas line $6 million in Bitcoin thing that happened the other day. But yeah, no, this is just legendary. I love MySpace. It's my favorite social media at this point, with the little time I spent on it. But yeah, no, that's all I have to say. Peace.